Becky Spencer and Drew Spence, both representing Spurs in that Reggae Girls team, as that's cleared off the line. There's Bartrip back there. Spurs just about survive. Spurs have Bartrip to thank for not being behind. That's a phrase you do find yourself saying a fair few times when commentating on Spurs. Rock at the back for them. It was well positioned. Good work from Spurs against the Chelsea high press, and then clipped forward and taken on by Thomas. It's Martha Thomas to strike. It's straight at Zecira Musovic. Good signs though for Spurs. Another teasing cross in and nodded in for 1-0. A goal on her WSL debut for Mia Fischel, and Spurs are behind. The first real clear-cut opening that Chelsea have had all game. I'm sure there's aspects of that defending that Robert Villahamon might be disappointed by. Quickly worked throw in. Great play from Niamh Charles down the left, you'd have to say. Half-time whistle not too far away. One back by Spence, possibilities here, only has Thomas ahead of her, and does find Thomas. It's Martha Thomas for 1-1, and it's still there for her, cleared by Bright. Almost a goal on WSL debut for Martha Thomas. In her first game in a Spurs shirt. Great slipped ball through by Spence. Musovic closed the angle down well, the rebound was going in too. Brighton sets it wide. Charles, who was dangerous in the first half. Charles to have a go. Saved by Spencer. And back in towards goal. Fischel round the corner. Wrighton, great save by Becky Spencer. Spence got a touch on it to help it get clear. It really is all hands to the pump back there for Spurs. Having to defend and scrap for their lives to stay in this contest. And Fischel on the angle, Spencer saves, and Spencer saves again. Is that over the line? Ashley Neville's just about managed to save it, but then back in, and James scores this time. Well, you would have to say it seemed to be coming. Held up by Fischel, who then turned and spun, hitting Carnareid's header. Well, that angle would seem to suggest that it was over the line by the time Neville had scooped it out. But the whole ball has to be across the line. None of it can be touching it. And then the cross back in, settled it decisively. Lovely cushion volley by James. That's not an easy skill, and she made it look simple because she's Lauren James. Wrighton with a little dink and headed off the line at the back post. Comes back for Leupolz to smash it, but smashes it over. One back by Naz. Naz charging forward, only half blocked by Bright. Chance to get one back, and wide by Thomas. Easily the most promising attack that Spurs have had in this second half. By quite a distance. Doesn't quite, though. Result helps it on to Ayan. Thought of crossing, thought better of it. Now, Ale, Sumanen. Spurs patiently working this one around. James. That's nice. And now the shot, saved by Musovic and forced in. Game very much on at Stamford Bridge. A Spurs goal on WSL debut for Martha Thomas. Just what Tottenham Hotspur needed. An error by Musovic, you'd have to say, but all credit to Martha Thomas doing what all good strikers do, following in on it and just pokes it out from under Musovic's foot. Grace Clinton's initial strike, not cleanly gathered. Chelsea pay the ultimate penalty. Chelsea 2, Tottenham Hotspur 1.